Let's see. Might take a little bit here. All right. I think we might be live. Yeah, look at that. We are live. All right. Welcome everyone to another episode of Roblox Studio Speed Build. Now, in today's episode, we are going to hopefully accomplish more than we accomplished last week. Um, so, yeah. Also, you guys might have noticed I changed the subscriber goal color. I thought I would try to change the color every stream or two. You know, let's get something out there for you guys. Some sort of difference. Um, anyway, so we have. Let's see, where did we leave off in the video yesterday? That is a great question. Where did we leave off? So I believe we left off right. Right. So if I can do it without like crashing everything. Oh, look at that. Roblox Studio is already not responding. Um, bear with me a second. It sometimes takes it a while to actually do stuff. Also, sorry about the stream being so late last week, once again. And sorry about this week being so early. I just had no homework due to the amount of tests I had. And, I figured I would start early and hopefully I could live stream for a while with you guys. You know, maybe try to get through building most of the Tycoon today so that we can get into testing the Tycoon and get into the Game Pass element of it. So bear with me just a second to get things ready on my end. Once again, bear with me. Okay, I am all set up over here. So let's test this thing out. Why does it keep going off of stream settings? I don't like the fact that it does that. Oh, look at that speaker on my mouse pad. Alright. Touch to claim. So we have now started playing the game. So once again, I'm going to try to update you guys with everything I am doing. Did that not save? Drop color. It did not save. Okay. So let's try the, like, maroon color. Yeah, let's try the maroon color. That might be an interesting one for a, Coke color. And if I'm coughing, no, I'm not sick with, like, the COVID stuff. It's allergies. When I'm talking like this, I'm trying to project my voice outward to you guys and sound enthusiastic. I am enthusiastic, but I'm especially trying to sound enthusiastic on stream for you guys. So sometimes my voice gets slightly raspy and I have to drink and cough afterwards. It happens to the best of us. Um, believe me, it does. Um, so, yeah. One thing that I do want to try to do is I want to try to make a mesh drop. So, mesh drop Roblox Studio. Mute the volume. Okay. So, that's just gonna keep going up. Okay. Um, bear with me, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to navigate Bing here. Literally, all I need to see is okay. So, oh good. Let's stop this for the record, so that changes we make um get saved in here. Okay, so it's above this. I know you guys can't see what I'm seeing with like the scripts and stuff, but believe me, I have to look this up. It's been ages since I've done this. So, mesh drop equals true. Okay, now mesh ID. So in my toolbox here, I think that, yeah, this is my stuff. My meshes. We can try this. I might have to go into the browser and do it. I'm not sure though. Oh, can import stuff. It's good to know. Is there anything else I need to do? Yep, under the size. If mesh drop equals true. So why did I use the two equals there? I used the two equals there because that. So up here, when I used the one equals, we were defining it. So you're saying mesh drop is equal to 2. You use the, or is equal to true, sorry. You use the 2 equal signs when you are testing, when you're trying to see if something is equal to. You know, like if there's an integer value. Like if mesh drop was 1, and I wanted to see if mesh drop equals 1, I would use the equal when I'm seeing if it equals 1, but when I'm defining the value of it, I would use the um okay. But if I was trying to figure out if the value of it was 1, I would be using the 2 equal sign. Sorry, I'm trying to follow this tutorial here. Okay. I think this is all I have to do. Let's see, m.id. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Um, local m equals. Let's see. Instance dot new special mesh, comma part. Okay, we can try it. It's easy enough to undo. Um, let's get rid of this. Oh, we're up to 2 viewers now. Awesome. I think we're back down to 1 now. Also, if you guys are watching and aren't subscribed, please subscribe for more content like this. Okay, let's see if it drops anything. It dropped something. But no. So, that's not the one. That's not the one I watched before. Let's see. Let me search YouTube directly. I want to be able to do this because we can make it a cola. We can make it like a bottle mesh. Okay, it's telling me the same thing. So, let me try to get the URL. Bear with me a second. Because this right here is not the right ID. Library. Meshes. There we go. Let's see. Bottle. What happens if I search bottle? I'm going to use the first one I see. So, let's see. Okay, I can't seem to find. Oh, here we go. So, we're going to try a couple things. So, 20353 20353 607 Let's try that. Mind you, we're not trying to get a texture for the mesh, but we are indeed trying to get the mesh drop. And I did not mean for that guy to bounce. Man. Let's see. So it drops something and then stops. Okay. So I'll give this one more shot, and um, if it doesn't work, I'm not gonna give up on it. But if it doesn't work, I'm going to set it off to the side because I want us to be able to do stuff. And when I say that, I mean I want us to be able to continue to develop our game because that is the more interesting part. Roblox.com/asset/con ID. Alright, last try. And then we're gonna undo what we just did and make sure everything works okay. And then we are going to move on. And if this works, I will be happy. Oh, and lag spike. Drop something. Okay, it's fine. Gosh, if this is what's been causing the issue the entire time. I think I might have figured it out. Yay, case sensitive stuff. Let's see. Oh, that's even worse. Well, let me just get the thing and Control C, Control V. Let's try that. And there's just gonna be like a empty bottle floating around, but you know what? That's fine. Yep, see, bottle. You can knock it over. That's what they're supposed to look like. There we go. I knew I could get it. Let's see here. Heart dot. No, okay. Alright, so we have now put the basic bottle mesh into our dropper. So what does that mean, you might ask? That means that when we duplicate the droppers even in the next floor up, which is going to be a totally different cola company, that means that it will translate over with what we're doing. So that means we can change the part color and stuff, and it'll still be a bottle. So now that we have the Coke Dropper 1, let's copy and paste this and make a Coke Dropper 2. So the goal would be to have 5 droppers per level. Whether that's going to happen, I don't know, but our goal today is to get through at least the first level, walls and all. So for those of you who are tuned in, thank you for tuning in. For those of you who have yet to come and watch the stream, come watch it. It's going to be a really good stream of some programming, some game creating, and stuff like that. Alright. So, purchases. Coke Dropper 2. So now we can hook up a button for Coke Dropper 2. Rename by Coke Dropper 2. Let's see. Let's make that 50. Let's turn collisions on to do that. There we go. Price 50. Object Coke Dropper 2. Now there is one thing that we are missing here, and that is the dependency. Why it does not copy and paste into, I don't know, Coke Dropper 1. So what is the dependency? You guys might be asking. So the dependency is exactly what it sounds like. So when it looks when the game is started. Again, I don't know how this works. It's a kit, you know. I didn't make this myself. I'm using a kit because, you know, I'm not that good of a programmer. But, basically, you know, it's looking at, okay, Coke Dropper 1 does not have a dependency. But Coke Dropper 2 has a dependency of Coke Dropper 1. So as soon as you've bought Coke Dropper 1, Coke Dropper 2 will pop up. So I now just changed that so that the buy walls option will come up after Coke Dropper 2. So let's play through this. Now, in the last Tycoon we made, we got a little bit ambitious with the amount of money we were making each dropper cost. And if you guys notice, I've been going up by like 50. Not like crazy amounts like 1,000 or 2,000 per dropper. That was just absolutely insane. And I realized that. So now the buy walls option will pop up, and the Coke Dropper 3 will pop up at the same price as the buy walls. So, let's rig that up. Okay. Keep going. Thank you. Rename Coke Dropper 3. So this is the third of the Coke droppers. Now they are all going to be worth the same amount. You know, the ones on the second floor, which, let me pull something up. Sticky notes. Bear with me a second. Don't save. The next one will be Pepsi. So, you know, we're going to have a totally different color scheme, totally different everything. So, Coke Dropper 3. Buy Coke Dropper 3. 100. Dependency, Coke Dropper 2. Object, Coke Dropper 3. So another benefit to only having like 5 droppers per level is A, it's a lot easier to develop, and B, it's a lot easier to play the game through. When you're creating a Tycoon, you want to create a game that is fun, but you also want to create a game that will not be too challenging to beat. So, again, let's try this out. So, my goal is for this game to be about 5 episodes. Um, today we're probably gonna go till like 6 or 6:30, so that's another hour almost, and we should be able, at this rate, to finish the first floor and hopefully the second floor. Um, then next week we hopefully will be able to complete the third, fourth, and fifth floors. Um, and then we can do testing and game passes in one video. So, Coke Dropper 3. Awesome. And we can buy the walls and stuff too. Okay. So, the next thing we're gonna do is 4 and 5. Duplicate Coke Dropper 4. I'm just gonna do these both at the same time. Rename Coke Dropper 5. Okay. So, now that we have those droppers in there, let's do the buttons. Duplicate. Rename by Coke Dropper 4. 150. Now, duplicate by Coke Dropper 5. Here we go. By Coke Dropper 5. 200. Okay, so we're going up by 50. That's not bad. What was so bad about the last game we made was we kept going up by like thousands. And you just weren't making enough, so it took forever. And when I say forever, I mean forever. To actually blah, 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 blah. Words are good. That's what happens when you lose your train of thought. All right. Do we edit stuff in 4? Nope. So 3, 4, 150. Now let's edit 5. Dependency. Coke Dropper 4. Object. Coke Dropper 5. Price 200. Okay, so now let's test this game out and make sure we wired everything up correctly. And then we're going to focus on some of the walls. Now, in the last episode, I mentioned, like, paintings. Yeah, no, we're not going to be doing paintings. Like, because A, I don't necessarily want to spend the time to look for them and then hang them and still make it look good. Um, you know? Alright, we are now at 100 cash. Yep, okay, so 4 comes up correct. Also, if you guys are watching this and aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I've been trying to get a bigger gathering of people so that I can make more people happy with content, you know? That's part of my overall goal. Is to make people happy with content. And not be like super fan thirsty, like, oh my gosh, if you don't subscribe, I'm going to come kill you. No, I would never do that. I'm not the kind of channel that just does stuff because they want fans. No, that's not me. I don't do that. I want people to watch my videos and be genuinely happy. Okay, so it's going to be 100, 200, then 300 for the walls. By walls. 100, that's fine. Upgrade walls. 200. Object, wall 2. Yeah, that's fine. 200. And the next one, you're going to bring down to 300. Okay, so now the next thing to do is customize the floor and the wall. Now, we have a general color scheme in this, on this floor. So, we are going to give the floor part of that color scheme. Now, the owner-only door we are going to get rid of because we don't have weapons, which means there's no use for an owner-only door. For the buttons, should I put decals on? Do you guys think I should do that? Let me know in the chat. Oh, and also, let me point out this nice feature called the chat box to you guys. So you guys can type messages in the chat, and they will show up on screen. You know? So if you guys want to have your messages seen in the chat, then go ahead. You know? Go ahead, type something into the chat. Okay. So, now that we've gotten that, let's edit the walls. So, this goes down under to, let's see, wall 1. What happens if we, oh. That's an awful color. Does changing the material to, like, plastic help? Yes. I kind of like the diamond plate, though. What if we make it just slightly lighter? Yeah, there you go. And 3's, that doesn't look too bad. You know, that's very, you know, color theme oriented. Let's put it that way. Okay, so let's try out the first floor of our Tycoon. I am excited for this, by the way. Like, much more excited than I should be. Okay, so the floor looks good. You know, I kind of feel like we should have a themed conveyor, but I also know that um I also definitely know that we've got enough themed stuff. Uh, Maybe we should just leave it the way it is. You know, maybe we should just leave it as, a neutral color conveyor, and that can be like the one neutral thing about each floor. So, for the record, those who missed last week's stream, this thing right here, the thing that says 5, that's the value of the drops. Whoa, lag spike on my end. It happens every time my computer changes backgrounds. You would think I learned to stop that feature by now. But no. No, I have not. Because I like seeing the different backgrounds. So, let's try these walls and see how they... Ooh, I like that. That is a good color. Um, that is a very good color. Not as exciting. Um, let's see. Those look good. Okay, so I have one or two edits that I want to make to the walls. Diamond plate, diamond plate, diamond plate, diamond plate, diamond plate, diamond plate. They all literally diamond plate. Let's make that neon. I want to see what that looks like. Let's go down the list. No. Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes. Stop it. Stop it. Nope. Got that one. Nope. Yes. And yes. So let's see what that looks like with all of this put together, and then I promise we'll get on to the next floor. I want to finish the next floor, if not the floor above it, in today's episode. Because I've got like a list of 5 or 6 games that I want to do on this channel, and I want to roll through them. Not literally roll through them, but you guys know what I mean. Right, we need 100 for that. Alright, now 150. And see, this isn't too bad to play through and test. The other one was absolutely horrendous to play through and test. I am so glad that we were able to make this one much nicer to play and test and all of that fun stuff. Okay, so let's see these new walls. It's not going to be anything in wall 1. But, almost. But as soon as you get to wall 2, bam. The amount of neon energy radiating off of that is just wow. Literally all I can say is wow. Let's see what it looks like with the glass. That looks so much cooler. Alright. Let's stop the game. Save it. And next floor. So, you might be asking, how are we gonna get another floor? Easy. You duplicate it. Under purchases, you just go floor 2. Now, you're going to want to rename... Oh, no. That's not what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to rename this to part. And Control G it. And rename into floor 2. And you can't have spaces in it, so let's rename that once again. Okay. So we are going to go back and put lights through. They are going to be part of the roof. So that when you buy the next floor, the lights just come with the, they, like, literally just come with the, floor. So you don't have to make any extra money to buy yourself some lights. Let's also add a part collector up here so we know where the... Whoever made the executive decision to have things not... No. That's not what is supposed to happen. You're supposed to select that, and you're supposed to go over like that. Okay. Oh my goodness. The next time it does that, I am going to destroy it. Oh my goodness. Do not select that. You do not want to select that. You want to select the scaling thing. No, Control C, V. No. Control D. Let's see, and scale. No! Do not select that. I will hurt you if you select that. Collisions. Okay. Let's see. Can we do that? Yup, and now we literally need 2 more pieces to be able to do this. Control D. Move down. And yes, we will go back and move all of these down so that they are all on the same level. Actually, let me do that now. That's why the collisions wasn't working. So now you scale to either side and Control C. No. No, no, no. No. I'm not trying to... No. Stop it. Thank you. Okay. So. Oh my goodness. Stop. Like, I don't know why it's constantly clicking. There. Now you bring this all the way back here. Move. That should be fine. There we go. Alright, so we now have our second floor in place. So yes, the color of this will change. And let's go and put lights in. Ceiling light. Let's put it in floor 2. Let's get it like coverage there. Oh my goodness. Don't select the Tycoon kit. Select the thing I'm trying to get you to select. Okay. So now we've got that. Let's see here. Bear with me a second. Check some personal stuff. Alright. So, now that we have light in here, it'll come naturally with that. We still need a ladder. So let's go with a basic truss. Purchases. Ladder 1. So this is going to be the player's way of getting up to the second floor. So ladder, weld. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just make sure we've got can collide, locked. We need to go through and floor 2. and do the same thing. Okay. So now, let's put in the buttons for the second floor. Alright, Control C, Control V. Oh my goodness. Stop it. I am sick of that feature already. I want to know who changed that. I want to write them a complaint letter. Rename. By floor 2. Let's go 400. Alright. Dependency. Value. Wall. Why are you not selected? Wall 3. Object. Floor 2. Price 400. And the ladder will be 450. By ladder 450. Alright, dependency. Floor 2. Object. Ladder 1. Price 450. Alright, so let's try that, and then we will get the conveyor. And we'll get the conveyor going. And we'll get the conveyor up there, and then we'll start with the Pepsi droppers. Because that is what our next floor is Pepsi droppers. So, once again, we find ourselves waiting to get money to finish the floor. I just want to double check that everything went through smoothly, and I'm not even going to double check the conveyors. We're just going to do the entire second floor all at once. I know it goes against my entire principle I talked about in the last episode of the series, but who cares? You know, we're out here to have fun, and if there's a problem, we'll fix it. Okay. I just dropped my cup and spilled iced tea everywhere. I will clean that up later. On the plus side, we now have a ton of money. Upgrade walls. I want to make sure everything went okay with the second floor. Because in the past, I have had issues of, like, the collisions not working and stuff like that. I also want to make sure the lights work as well as I think they do. Because I could be totally wrong on that. And who knew? Who knew? I might be wrong on something. Alright. Yep, lights are effective. Let's just get 450 for the ladder to go up. And then we will be On our way with the development of the second floor. Ladder went okay. Second floor seems to be holding itself. Yay, it worked! So we can get rid of that because obviously it's not actually collecting anything. But, yeah, it worked. So, part collector, delete. Now it's an empty gap. And now, conveyor, Control D, purchases, purchases, conveyor. Come on, no, not that one. Rename. Lag spike. Conveyor 2. I know, it's a very creative name. So there is a little bit of stuff that we need to fix. I want to... Ooh, actually, that's a neat idea. I haven't seen that one done before. So, or I haven't done that one before. We can go down. Alright. Need to delete that part. And this, I want to Control D, rotate this way, like that. For those who couldn't tell by this point, I'm essentially trying to make another wall on here. So that it is surrounded by a wall on all sides. Alright. Conveyor 2. Done. Alright, let's just add the stuff in for that. Control D. Let's make it at this end. Alright, let's see here. By conveyor. We'll go 500. Okay, so let's just put the values in for here. So, value, floor 2, object, conveyor 2, price, 500. Alright. So, now let's take this, duplicate it, rename Pepsi Dropper 1. Yeah, that's right. We're in Pepsi territory now. So, before we do anything else, let's change the color. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Let's change that decal. Over to a Pepsi can. Oh, we are back at 2 viewers. Welcome back, viewer, or if you're a different viewer, welcome. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I post content like this every week. I live stream this series every Friday. So, yeah. Subscribe for more. Also type a message into the chat if you want. There's a cool little chat box. Okay. So the system we have, let's see, Control D, rename, drop color, Pepsi. Drop color, Coke. Drop color, Pepsi. Drop value, Coke. Drop value, Pepsi. So, Pepsi, Pepsi. I personally prefer Coke over Pepsi, just saying. But let me know in the chat, and or if you're watching this back on replay, the comments. Let me know if you guys prefer Coke or Pepsi. Um, Again, personally, I prefer Coke, but that's me. Um, so the way we're gonna do this is, let's see here. Um, Essentials, purchases, Pepsi dropper. I want this to be slightly darker. Maybe slightly lighter. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice color. Alright. So we are going to just Control D. Why am I not? Oh, because I'm not in move. Duh. Let's see here. Rename Pepsi Dropper 2. Control D. Over. Down. Rename Pepsi Dropper 3. Control D. Over. Down. Rename Pepsi Dropper 4. Where's the I need to rename it. Dropper 4. Oh my goodness. Just why? Did I like fully rename the thing? I should know better than this. That's my bad. For the viewer who joined as the second viewer, in Roblox Studio you can't have spaces in between object names. So everything has to be everything has to be one letter, like that. Or not one letter, one word. Silly me, what am I even saying? Let's do that. No. Oh boy. Okay. This is why you don't do everything at once. It's because now you have to go in and do this 5 times. Pepsi. So take lessons from this. Always do one thing and then test it. Oh, and the fact that they're different per dropper is just flat out obnoxious. Alright. This shouldn't take too long. Sorry to keep you waiting. Pepsi. Okay. Hang on a second, guys. Alright, that was dropper 2. Now let's go to dropper 3. It's gotta be one of these. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. Now 4. See, this isn't too bad. If it doesn't... Why? Pepsi. Ugh. Come... Stop moving. Sometimes I lose it with this thing, and this is why. Okay. Pepsi. Alright, so we can save that. Really? 2 people stopped viewing. Oh, hey, welcome back, viewer. Let's see here. What else can we do? Well, we need to put the buttons in. So, buy Coke Dropper 1, Control D. Okay. Rename by Pepsi Dropper 1, 550. Object Pepsi Dropper 1. Price 550, and I will just take the dependency, Control D, move that into there. Dependency conveyor 2. Okay. So now that we've got that, Control D, move. Why does it have to go through floors? By Pepsi Dropper 2. 600. Dependency, Pepsi Dropper 1. What? Why? Just why? That's not at all what I hit. And you know it. Pepsi Dropper 1. Object, Pepsi Dropper 2. Price, 600. Alright, Control CV. Come on. Thank you. Why do you keep going out of the Tycoon set? This is not okay. By Pepsi. Pepsi Dropper 3. 650. Dependency, Pepsi Dropper 2. Object, Pepsi Dropper 3. Price, 650. Alright. I know there are those of you out there saying, why are you doing this? This is so repetitive. Like, why are we watching this? You guys are watching this because, you guys are watching this because you guys want to watch it. But the reason I'm showing this to you is because this is part of the step of creating one of the Tycoons. You know? Alright, dependency. 3. Object. 4. Price. 700. And this stream will be wrapping up relatively soon. For two reasons. A, I'm gonna need to have dinner. And B, we're gonna be done with today's stuff. Buy Pepsi Dropper 5, 750. Dependency, Pepsi Dropper 4. Object, Pepsi Dropper 5. Price, 750. Now we have 3 more purchases to duplicate from below, and around 3 more buttons to Control Z, Control D. Color. Boop. Oh, this Tycoon is gonna look so cool. Rename walls 4. Five walls 5, or wall 5. Wall 6. Alright, now just the buttons for him. And then we can play through the game, and then we will be done for today's episode. This has definitely been a much more fun episode than previous, at least for me. I don't know why they changed the system. Like, it worked fine before. Alright, buy walls. Let's go 800. Dependency. Pepsi Dropper 2. Object. Wall 4. Price 800. Nope. Control D. Rename. Upgrade walls 900. And then the next one will be 1,000. Dependency wall 4. Object wall 5, not 25. I hope we don't get to that many walls. Wall 5. Price 900. Oh, hang on, guys. Another personal thing. Sorry, guys, dealing with a personal issue. Those things do pop up now and then, turns out. Anyway, where were we? Price, 900. Okay. And now, last one. Control D. Up. Upgrade walls. 1,000. Nope, you do not want to right click there. Dependency, walls 5. Object, wall 6. Price, 1,000. Okay. So, I'm going to save, and we are going to play through the Tycoon now. All right. Sorry. Again, same issue. It's school stuff. I'm also trying to place dinner order at the same time. Oh, I thought of something we didn't do already. Alright, drop value Pepsis. So the Pepsis are going to be 10. And the drop color Pepsi is going to be like a blue. Alright. Alright, let's test this thing out. So we know it doesn't take too long to get through floor 1. Sorry if you typed in the chat. I didn't look at the I didn't look at the chat box. That's my bad. Sorry, I know I should have, but I was trying to figure stuff out. Okay. Oop, we're slightly under. Alright, there we go. So now for the wall money. Okay. We got the wall market, or the wall money. Okay. Alright. Oh, that floor looks nice. The lights are blue, but they provide light. They do their job, they provide light. Ooh, we have 1,000 plus cash. That looks nice. Alright, let's buy this conveyor. Make sure this works. Alrighty, let's get up enough to buy this dropper. It worked. It actually worked. Oh, I am genuinely surprised. I honestly did not expect that to work. Really, really did not expect that to work. Let's see, 600. Alright, 650. That's the next one. Um, See, by lowering the amount we increase the price by, we can almost guarantee that it's going to be easier to go through the Tycoon. I will keep that in mind. Wow. Um, so the only thing that we need to do is fix this, so that we actually get the benefit of all of the cash. Alright, we can buy the walls. Oh, those walls look nice, and we need to fix this. We need to fix the little exit thing in the walls. But apart from that, it's two things we need to fix, so, why is my bitrate low? That's not right. Alright, let's buy the second, or the third, round of walls. And then we will... Oh, that looks nice. Alright, so let's come back into the game for a second. So, not entrance. Essentials. Part collector. Let's see. If I turn collisions off, does that... Oh, that's fine. It'll look bad, but it'll be fine. Alright. So, that's one thing, and the walls is the last thing. Okay, it's just not receiving the audio. That's weird. Um, wall wall 4. Alright, so viewer suggestion on how to fix the thing downstairs, I think. I think that's what you're saying. I could be understanding you wrong. Um, but okay, I'm understanding you right. Alright, so let me finish fixing up the walls real quick. Um, oh, right, so this now needs to come over to here. And we need to go into wall 6 and get rid of that. Alright, so we can get rid of that actually. Wait, did I get that part right there? Yes, I did. That's way too big. Okay, there we go. Um, I'm gonna go around and just make all of those neon. If you can't tell, I like my neons. Alright. And, alright. Thank you to the viewer who suggested this. Um, let's exit out of our walls and go into Essentials and Part Collector. So this one we're going to duplicate. I'm going to rename this Part Collector Fake. So why am I doing that, you might ask? So that, as the viewers suggested, I can make a fake part collector and set the real one to be big, if I can find the transparency aspect of it, there we go. So now what we can do is we can fit this back inside here so that it actually collects the parts that come from there and the ones that go up that come from the upstairs. So guys, that is it for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and I will see hopefully all of you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.